Well, good morning. Second day, got our camp all broke down and getting some breakfast ready, and we're gonna head out. Got our packs right over there. We got them packed up, but there's Jenny. Good morning, Jenny. And looks like we're gonna have some coffee.
Add some granola, powdered milk, and freeze-dried strawberries. Gonna add some water to it. Eat
And
some
then
breakfast.
that's our coffee. So anyway, last night, this is the meadow. Jenny woke up in the middle of the night, and there was a herd of elk right out there, about 20 or so elk, just right there last night. They're not here now. They took off. And that's where we're going in the morning. We're gonna, as soon as we're done, that's our trail right over there. So, yeah, we're starting our trail. Day 2. Starting out at 11.4 miles is where we're starting out on the GPS. So, probably gonna try to do at least another 10 miles today. We'll see. Trail's gonna be a lot better, hopefully, because we had so many stinking blowdowns up there towards the top by Carter Lake. It was hard to even get through that area. But anyway, this is the trail. Road River Trail. I don't know what that sign says. It just says trail. But look at that. Like, trail's nice and cleared out. Looks like a freaking nature trail, like they're supposed to be. I like it. Where are you at, Johnny?
I am.
Okay. There she is. Packs feel a lot lighter today, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They're so heavy yesterday. But we took a lot of stuff out, used it.
I think it was liquid.
Yeah, we just had a lot of drinks and stuff. Yeah, the river runs down there through that valley. We're just on the opposite side of the river today. Saw some giant deer tracks right by our camp. So there was a deer came through our camp last night as well. But at least it wasn't a bear. I like the deer, just not the bear. Okay. Which way are we going? Okay. Holy cow. First bridge. Wow. Moving up in life. Got a bridge. We're out. So come to, there's the highways over there. And the bridge, you can barely see it through there. Anyway, the river actually looks like a river now. It's not like a little creek anymore. Looks pretty nice. Might be able to catch fish in there now. But yesterday, where we were at up top, fish couldn't even survive in there. That water was so fast. It was like a waterfall the whole way down that mountain. This is a big old bank of some kind, like a lava ash bank. Oh, there's Jenny. We had to stop, take a break. Anyway, the road right over there, the river. Looks pretty in here. There we are. So he's climbed way up this mountain. There's the river way down there. Not quite to the top yet, but getting there. You look wore out. I'm pretty beat. The little trail section kicked my butt. It's like a lot of uphill. Because I don't know, you can probably see our trail down there, but we were just down there. Then we had to hike way around and come up this mountain right here. That's why we had to hike all the way up here. Huge old freaking slide or something, whatever that is. Coming back there, Jenny. Okay. Okay. Yikes, it's so spooky down there. That's a big tree. Humongous. And it's just a big cliff over there. We're just basically walking along a big cliff right on the edge. It's nice and flat up here. Thank goodness. This place looks like a park. It's really pretty. Anyway, there's that waterfall. Yeah, there it is. It's pretty cool. So, we'll just have a little break right here. Yeah. So we just had tacos. That was our lunch. Pretty good. Had to put our jackets on because there's a lot of mosquitoes. They love us, so we were about ready to die. There's a trail on the other side of the river. It comes over. That's where the trail's at over there. See like a towel or something over there. Someone might be camped on the other side. We come across Freddy Krueger, whatever his name is. It's like a hand. Oh my gosh. Freddy Krueger got buried there, right? Crazy. Okay. Coming up out of the hole again. Wow, It'd be hot up here. Can't tell if like a animal just fell down the cliff or what, but it's just a ton of dust all of a sudden down there.
Maybe there was some elk down there that scared them off.
I think an animal just like fell to its death because there was so much dust down there a minute ago. Huh. Let me see, Jenny.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, here's the river again. Away from. Oh, do hear a car up there somewhere. Oh, sweet. Be a nice little spot to put a camp. Right down there. Heck yeah. I don't know.
You wanna wait?
Yeah, hold on. Alright, come down here and get some water. There we go. That would work. There's the river. Pretty awesome. There's Jenny.
Alright, here's Toby filtering our water.
Yeah, a little higher up on the river. I didn't feel like we were gonna get sick if we drank it, but down here it's got like a green tinge to it, so a lot of algae and stuff in the water here, so we better stop being lazy and start filtering our water. It's just so much work. This is the trail, but look at that. Isn't that awesome? Let's go over here and look at this, Jenny. Thanks. It's pretty. Tell you what, the sound of that river never gets old. It's so peaceful. Okay, goes over there. It's like all riverbed right here. Get a little metal detector, see if you can find any gold in here. It's be a good spot. Especially like right back in there in that little hole. Gonna make it. That smoke or dust? What is that up there? That's dust. Crazy. You can see this trail is like, there's tons and tons of like pumice. This whole place is just ash or pumice, one of the two. And like, the trails are lined in pumice. There we go. Look over here, it's like a bunch of skunk weed. It literally smells like skunks. This giant skunk cabbage or something like that. I don't know what they're called. Skunk cabbage, I think. The huge old leaves. See like how big that is, hurting my foot. Some smelly stuff. Jenny looks tired. She's tuckered. Sure, up there is another forestry road. Okay. Getting close to the end of this trail. We got maybe, I don't know, maybe half a mile or so. but it's a pretty trail. Today's trail is so pretty. We had like, you know, a few trees we had to go around, but nothing too crazy. But it's just been pretty flat for the most part. There's a few sections there that wanted to strangle whoever made this trail, because it'd climb up to the top of the mountain, then go back down to the river, then climb back up. I'm just like, goodness, this guy just needed some exercise or something when he was making it. But looks pretty good in here. Pretty. Don't forget about Jenny. Here she comes. What do you think, Jenny? Gosh. That's a big root wad. So we come to the spot and we're like, where's the trail? The trail's like dead ended. And then come up here and there's this giant log you have to walk across. I'm like, that's the trail? What the heck? And if you look way up there, yeah, there's the trail. But somehow we have to climb over this thing. So hopefully this log holds up. Holy cow. Hold on a minute here. Alright, continue on, because I thought I was going to die climbing up that thing. But look at this. This is the actual trail. Sure, let's just incorporate this into the Rogue River Trail. Big giant tree. This is not the Rogue River. This is just some other little creek. I don't know what I'm not sure what this is, but anyway, fall in there. You better learn how to swim fast. You better ditch your pack. I'll tell you that. If I fell in with my pack, I'd sink to the bottom. Would never come up. Okay, I think it's time to get off of that. It's falling apart. Okay. Anyway, what do you think of that? That's pretty cool.
That was weird.
I liked it. Yeah, definitely. Turns my battery up a bit. I've seen all kinds of these mushrooms. I don't know what they are. Like some weird looking mushroom. Like some brain mushroom. Looks like a brain. Weird stuff. There's another one right there. It's like they're everywhere.
Heart shape.
Yeah. Heart shape. There we go. It's like the edge of a forest fire up here. Got this beautiful meadow. And then you got that. Looks like it all burned up. Oh yeah, there's a bridge up there. We're getting close to the road. We're supposed to cross that bridge and then the trail continues on the other side of the river. And that's like over there is supposed to be the trailhead. that we were trying to get to today. It's gonna be 10 miles to that trailhead, so we'll check it out. See what the GPS says. But it kind of feels like we've hiked 10 miles. Pretty tuckered out. Okay, we made it to right there's where the trail come out. But here's this bridge we're talking about. We're gonna cross this, and then the trail is up here on the left.
That's the road.
Yeah, that's the Rogue River. Let's go find that trail. All right, we made it all the way to that trailhead we were trying to get to. And it was exactly 10 miles. Crazy. And that there is a sign. Another Big Bend trailhead we're thinking about. We'll get through there tomorrow sometime, but we're both pretty tuckered out. We're gonna go down here ways, find a good campground. Set up camp here tonight. Somewhere's.
We got 2.5 hours to make camp.
We're tuckered out.
Oh yes, very.
Anyway, we're almost out of here. We crossed 238 right up here. 230, whatever that is. Yep.
You hear the cars?
We're almost up to the highway. You cross it, then drop back down to the river on the other side, I guess. But it's all uphill. So much fun. Okay, we made it up on top. There's 230, Highway 230.
Didn't that sign at the other? Oh, sorry.
What?
The sign at that camp last night, didn't it say Foster Bar was 10 miles?
I don't know what I
I
said.
remember, I didn't take a picture of it.
There is the highway right there. I'm sorry, mosquito is chewing my arm off. And then we just cross. Trail goes directly across the road. Okay, we made it to our camp, and you're not gonna believe where we're at, but we picked probably the best camping spot on the entire trail. You ready? Check this out. Here you go. Look at that. We are along a little creek. And we have our camp set right there. And I'm thinking about like maybe fishing right here. I don't know. Right down the creek a little ways. It opens up. The Rogue River just kind of like runs right over there. I might throw a fishing pole out tonight, see if I can catch fish. That'd be pretty sweet if I woke up and had a giant trout on or something for breakfast. Maybe a steelhead even. Who knows? You never know. I'm not that lucky, but hey. Anyway, we got, crap scattered all around our camp. It's kind of a, kind of a mess, but we'll get things put away. That way bears will come in and eat everything and drag it off in the woods. They like to tear your stuff up. Stinking bears. So, what do you think, Jenny? You still having fun?
I think this is a really nice spot. I just hope there's some trout in that creek.
Oh, and by the way, this trail, Rogue River Trail, we've already followed it like 40 or 20 something miles. I don't even know what we're at, like 23, 24 miles.
23 or 24, yeah.
Yeah, but it come to this little creek right there, and there's no bridge across it or nothing, so we had to put our sandals on, wade across this creek. Look at this creek. Well, we waded across, like really right there where those rapids are. We waded across right there. Trailhead. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little placard sticking up. The trail right there. Okay, got my fishing pole out here and cast it out. I really kind of wanted to put it out in the river, but I couldn't. I didn't have enough bank to get to throw it out there, so hopefully the fish will come from the river up this little creek. I'm sure there's already like a million fish in this creek, but there's my little fishing pole right there. Put a big rock on it and stuck in some little willows right there to cast it right there, that big old hole. So in the morning, we're gonna come back and guess what? We're having fish for breakfast. Or we're not. I don't know. So anyway, it'll be fun.